Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jay and look, y'all, today I know it's early, but we are coming back with y'all today with another video. Now look, y'all know the drill. You know, glove motion all 2025, chat. That like button is free. Rock with your boy Jay if you want to, okay? Now look, a lot of y'all been hitting me up asking me have I seen this video that Uncle Demi dropped, and it's called Why is Dunking Harder Than Shooting in NBA 2K26? And we're gonna react to it, and I might do another reaction video to another video as well. So yeah, I'm gonna stop doing all this talking, but I ain't gonna lie, off of seeing this title is already kind of like, are we surprised? I mean, I told you, when you make a game more difficult, these are the things that are going to happen, okay? But like I said, I'm gonna stop doing all this talking. Let's get to the reaction video.
All right, so I'm not even gonna lie to y'all guys, man. My patience has evaporated. It's gone when it comes to this whole thing with dunking. And we all know about these dunk meters and how bad it is, and we're gonna talk about that in a second. But what really is bothering me as I got done playing this red game, and I was just like, bro, like this ain't it, dog. Not this red game you're watching right here, but I'm doing the Derrick Rose video, and I was just like, bro, you know, like it's bad. But
whoa, and y'all might like, J-Man, why you pause it, gang? The reason why I paused it is because off of the things that Uncle Demi started off by saying in the video, saying he's very frustrated and he's like done with this, is, do we not recall before this game dropped that Uncle Demi was hyping up everything with the game, whether it was dunking, shooting, dribbling? He was acting like this game was going to be one of a kind. And when I was making my videos and I was telling you my concern, it was what 2K was telling us. They weren't really doing anything drastically different off the information they gave us. But I got so much people trying to bash me for that. Like all types of hate, saying I want to be negative. And I was just telling you how I felt about what they were telling us. Now, here's what I don't like about this. Because again, and I know it's still early in the video, Uncle Demi is saying this, but it's like it's too late. Some people don't probably spent so much money and time on builds. It's too late now. You see what I'm saying? To where before they did all of this stuff, I told you, I was like, bro, this ain't gonna end well. When you make the game more difficult, right? And what I mean by make difficult, you had to time every lap. You got to time to do these dunks. It's too much going on. You're doing too much. And I knew people weren't gonna like it, right?
Toots did a video that said that your posterizer badge has no impact on your green window. None. And I felt this way since day one. I didn't understand. I've asked 2K, right? And I've even asked, homies, I asked other creators. I'm like, bro, like, are y'all seeing a difference between y'all dunk meter if you do the max +2, right? Do y'all see a difference? I have Hall of Fame posterizer with a 93 driving dunk. Are y'all seeing a difference? No difference. And Toots is not, and some of y'all might be like, well, you need to have a 99 driving dunk for posterizer to see that legend badge work. Well, that's the problem. Toots did a video, within Toots' video, he literally said that it's your rating that dictates the green window. You can have
the point is, you shouldn't have to time every dunk or every layup in the game. That's the point, right? And like I told you, he probably still got these videos on his channel. Uncle Demi was talking about you could break the rim while dunking the ball. It was like he was just he was hyping up everything with the game, bro. And it's like now he don't like it. Well, here's the thing, J Mid. Like, well, you got to understand the game was announced, so he probably, thought this was going to be great. But how could you expect greatness when they told us they were just pretty much running it back? This is what I don't like about the 2K community. They start scrambling for answers instead of sitting here being real of what's really going on. When 2K announced all of this stuff was coming back, and then you got a time lapse and dunks, I knew it was not going to end well. I knew it. And which y'all tell me, you can't say that because you ain't tested the game out yet. We already tested the game out, gang. Okay, that's done. Now, it's like, okay, now what? What's the excuse now? Can we just sit here and agree that, guess what, them running it back was not the best choice? Yes, it's still kind of early, but it's really not, because this game is kind of already dead in my opinion. But you're now seeing people saying that they don't like it like this now.
99 driving dunk with no badge, right? So a 99 driving dunk with no posterizer badge, and a 99 driving dunk with legend posterizer badge, and you get the same green window. what? It just doesn't make sense, right? We've been dealing with this dunk meter issue for years now. And I'm here to tell you, my nephews, my nieces, everybody that wants to listen, I'm here to tell you, it's time to retire that shit.
Now, see what I'm saying? You see? But here's the thing. Before this game dropped, I said, bruh, scrap all of that extra BS they were trying to do in the game. Now, he's saying they should retire. It's too late. It's too late. All that stuff about you breaking, you gonna be able to break the glass when you dunk the ball like your shot, bro. That stuff wasn't happening, bro. You see what I mean? It was just all for, in my opinion, more attention to the game. I listen. This is what I kept trying to tell y'all, bro. All of that stuff they were trying to do, they should never did it. Right now, you got somebody like Uncle Demi that was making all these videos hyping up the game. It's nothing personal. It's just my personal opinion, right? He's saying they need to retire it. But where was that energy at before the game came out? When 2K started telling us what they were going to do, where was that type of energy at? Well, Jamin, you got to think, maybe he was giving it a chance. Did we not see what happened last year? Because I'm pretty sure the dunk meter was in the game this ain't the first year we've seen a dunk meter, right? It's been inconsistent, just like how every other thing they've been in the game with rhythm shooting's been inconsistent. Everything has been inconsistent with 2K lately, even their gameplay.
Just give up. Like, you might as well just go right back to 2K19, 20, 21 vibes where there was no meter and people just had to go off the bat. Just rework it like that.
But when I said take notes from 2K19, CJ, man, they can't do that. You just yapping, right? But here's what y'all got to understand. 2K can easily do it because guess what? A lot of these rewards that y'all are seeing in the game, they're from previous 2Ks, right? So you can't tell me they can't go back to something or make something similar that they already done before, because they clearly shown us multiple times to where they can easily do that. It's just, are they focused on making a better basketball game, or are they focused on microtransactions and everything else that has nothing to do with basketball? And I kept telling people this video should have at least 300 likes, because I've warned everybody what they shouldn't and what they should be doing. Right, but everybody told me I didn't know what I was talking about. Now you got somebody like Uncle Demi saying they need to retire all of this extra stuff and go back to how it was like in 2K19. When I was saying this, I was the bad guy.
Because the way that this dunk meter works is embarrassingly bad. Okay, now I have done numerous videos to say like, yo, these are animations you need to have a bigger green window, and that is true. Like, just doing straight dunks, not trying to do all the fancy dunks and stuff. It will keep your green window pretty, not fluctuating as much, right? And understand that there is a difference between a posterizing dunk and a contact dunk, right? A contact dunk is not it's just like if there was contact. If any type of contact, it can be from behind you, and it can be this, not even a contact that's going to bother you. Right? In a posterizer, where like you're literally trying to get a actual animation, like a posterizing contact dunk animation. So there's a difference between the two. I'm just talking about like the basic contact dunk. I'm talking about you're on a fast break, or you make a nice little cut to the basket, and your defender's behind you, and someone's trying to clash and help, but you're already at the rim, balls by the damn.
So basically what he's saying is he'd rather have a basketball game to where instead of you having to time everything and just dunking the ball wise, to get rid of all of the extra stuff. Like I've been saying, you shouldn't have to time layups. You shouldn't have to time a dunk, right? If your build has the ability to do that, especially in that attribute, you shouldn't have to do all this extra. Like, here's the thing, and we're talking about special contacts or posterizers, right? Like regular dunks, okay, but the whole point is 2K making the gameplay more difficult was killing their game off. Right? This was killing their game off. What they did was took out RNG for shooting, but there's definitely still RNG in the game. But instead of them telling y'all this, they just they just let y'all find out on your own. And that's why I be telling y'all, if you did spend your money on 2K, to not maximize a build. Because when you max out a build, what 2K does every single year and every single season, they touch stuff with their game, and it destroys something, the purpose that you made of your build. So let's say you made something with really good defense. Well, we clearly saw, not only off of streams, but even when I tested the game out, right? Because y'all told me you can't speak until you test the game out. that guess what, the defense was, really non-existent. Even if you played good defense on a build with defense, it was really non-existent. And then what did 2K do? They just made it to where you could just spam the steal button, which is, to me, is really not defense, and everybody can just lose the ball. So it was just really chaos all over. But when I kept telling people all of this stuff, bro, J Mid, I've been doing that, right?
And rim, and then your meter just vanishes. Like, again, I know some of y'all watching this video are legit dunkers, right? Like for me, I was a legit dunker in high school and college, right? I'm still third all time at my university in vert, right? I had a 38.5-inch vert, right? And I won dunk contests. Like, I just know about dunking. That's why I've always enjoyed slashing, because it just makes me live back my days when I was younger and I could do these things. Now, obviously, I couldn't do like jump from the free throw line and all that, but most of the dunks I could do. And I hate when I'm looking at an animation in the game, I'm like, dog, that is not going to affect my dunk. The whole purpose of the contact dunk meter was to just put you, to force you to dunk, right? Because you remember before 2Ks, when you press square, it would just, like sometimes you would dunk, sometimes you were laid up, and it was frustrating. So I love the aspect of the contact dunk. And again, fast break, pressing down, getting that dunk. You know what I'm saying? Love it. But too many times now, you're talking about going for a dunk where there is no one there to contest you. Meaning there's no one in front of you. No one's in front of you, right? And it's crazy because I'm going to give you what this really is. This is a ghost contest. You know how shooters complain?
How many years have we heard about ghost contests? See, none of this stuff surprises me. It really doesn't, because we've seen the same stuff every single year. And instead of y'all wanting to admit it, y'all always, nah, bro, like, it's going to be different. And it's like, how, if they offer what they're telling you, it's the same information you saw from 2K25. You could argue 2K24, right? Because I'm not going in a circle, bro.
Why am I getting this contest? Right? The dude is standing 6 feet away from me. Why am I getting this contest? We are having that right now with the dunk meter. We're having ghost contests that is causing the meter to fluctuate. Now, some of y'all gonna be like, well, Uncle Demi, what you need to do is, aim to make sure that you aim at the top so you have a full meat bar. So if it does move, you're still gonna be at the top. Duh, genius. It doesn't even matter. You can get full bars now, right? Literally a full bar, and you still miss it. And then Toots did a video and was like, oh, well, the reason why this is happening is because the game's only at 60 frames a second. So even though you hit the full bar, right, the game is actually not able to, what we see visually, or the game where we see visually is not able to pick up that extra pixel. So even though you had a full bar, theoretically, you still missed, because 2K has to implement a bigger bar to be able to pick up every single pixel so you can actually hit that. So basically, what he was saying is that 2K does not have the proper equipment on the game for us to make sure we are actually timing our dunks correctly.
Or maybe you shouldn't have to time a dunk in the first place. Maybe you shouldn't have to time a layup in the first place. Maybe stop trying to make all this extra stuff and make the gameplay more difficult. And maybe you just wouldn't have the same reoccurring issues when we talk about inconsistency when it comes to meters or rhythm shooting. All of this stuff, bro. Like, are y'all not tired of hearing the same stuff every single year? And this is why I told y'all, right? I already have a reaction channel, but I'd rather do reaction instead of sitting here talking about the same stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because it's like, bro, all of the stuff that y'all want me to watch videos on, react to, I've already seen. I'm not surprised. I talked about this stuff already. I already covered this stuff. I told y'all it was going to happen. When you make the gameplay more difficult, you're gonna see more cheaters. You're gonna see a lot more people get frustrated, because people just want to hop on and chill and play the game. 2K's not doing that. See, they're trying to make the gameplay more tougher when they got rid of the 2K League and brought it back somehow, but it's a completely different league, right? Which that is doing absolutely atrocious. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know why they thought bringing that back was gonna be good. And I rock with Just Liz. He used to be somebody I used to watch when I was a kid, but bro, at this you got to give that league up. I ain't gonna lie. I know he the commissioner and everything. That league ain't doing it, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't turn the 2K League into like a Wipeout or Survivor type of series. It's just not gonna work out. Especially when it's a basketball game, right? But like I was saying, this is what's going to happen when you make the gameplay more difficult. This is what happens when you don't make the focal point of the game basketball, right? This is when you don't focus on certain things like that. When you focus on do-rags being 15,000 VC, putting all of these clothing items, these TikTok zesty moves in the game. You got too much going on. And I tried to tell y'all this. So nobody should be surprised.
Because the game's only at 60 frames a second. Now, he broke that all the way down. You can go look at it. I'm not that techie type person, but it made so much damn sense to me. And it's frustrating, right? It's frustrating because and I know a lot of my friends that are slashers, we take pride in being able to just like master the dunk meter, okay? And I'll be honest with you, I felt like 2K24 pre-patch day one, the dunk meter was amazing. I had no issues with it. But this year, I mean, it's just bad, dog. Too many full bars.
It's bad. It's bad. But before the game was out, I didn't see none of this from him. I seen him saying it was going to be one of a kind. It was going to be insane. You can break the glass on dunks, all types. Now it's bad, and now we're surprised. I'm not, y'all. I told y'all.
Too many wide open fast breaks. Someone's behind you and they blow on your back. Your meter just vanishes, right? And the thing is that you should not be able to hit a shot 20 plus feet from the basket at a higher rate than a dunk. But that is not the case in NBA 2K26. In NBA 2K26, people can shoot 60, 70, 80% from three. And for their dunks, they're like 40 something percent. I see a lot of people that have a lot of blue around the basket and red and legend all the way around the 3-point line. That's the frustration. 2K's been trying their hardest for some reason, shape, or form to make shooting easier than dunking. It makes absolutely no sense, right? That is the first step 101 of basketball, right? The first thing you learn in basketball, right, is a layup. Everybody learns a layup. It's the highest percentage shot in basketball, period. A dunk and a layup. But in NBA 2K26, a dunk and a layup is not the highest percentage shot. The highest percentage shot is shooting from 25 plus feet from the basket and fading from three. Make it make sense, coach. Again, I just want to stress, I don't understand why we get ghost contests.
You want to know what I don't understand, chat? You want to know what J-Mid does not understand? How we continue to see the same story every single year, and we're absolutely surprised this is happening. We're shocked that this is what we're seeing, right? Or this is the outcome of the game. That's what I don't understand. Why are we sitting here surprised this is what's going on? This is the reality of NBA 2K, what they've been doing the last 3 to 4 years, running it back, copy and paste, pretty much. That's what I want to know. But when I want to know that, J-Man, you're so negative. you're so negative, gang. Like, why they hate on you, gang? Why they hate on you, Jay, for you just being real about what's going on? Like, I don't get it.
Why does our meter fluctuate as badly as it does to where sometimes, again, the green just vanishes. It just vanishes. I guess it's like one small pixel, and you literally had a dude that was behind you, right? That was behind you. A lot of the times, I do Alonzo cross, right? Or you can do De'Aaron Fox cross.
Look at that score. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. And I know it doesn't matter, like, who cares? But it's like, dang, 72-45. I ain't gonna lie. But I done had some clips to where I didn't post when I was making, like, 2K videos like that. I was losing in the background, things like that. So it's not a big of a deal. But I ain't gonna lie. 72-45 is insane work. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang.
The guy on your hip going for a dunk. It doesn't work like that no more, right? It doesn't work like that no more. it should be a full green meter every time. Every time. Listen, I'm talking about, I don't care if you have a 60 driving dunk or a 99 driving dunk. If I press down on my dunk stick on a wide open dunk, the whole damn green meter should be green. Why? Because it's a high percentage open shot, and I'm just telling the game I want to dunk it. Sometimes pressing square, sometimes pressing up on the D-pad. On the joystick, it gives a layup. I'm telling the game to dunk the ball. Wide open. If I have the ability to dunk, I should make it every time. It should be a big green window. As I work my way up higher from a 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, all the way up to 99, the more people are around me contesting me, I should have a bigger window. The posterizer badge does not work. 2K2 has already stated that. And by that not working,
again, it's the same thing every year. We're surprised. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just play the video.
It basically just makes the game to where if you want to have the biggest green window possible, you have to have a 99 driving dunk. That's it. So right now, I have all my builds with a 93 with gold posterizer, trying to do the max plus 2 to get the legend. That is not the effective way. The effective way is to go 99 and have no badge at all, which makes absolutely no sense. So that is something that's an oversight that, again, I'm gonna have to report to 2K. Like, bro, like, you do know these badges ain't working. I just watched 2's video. Like, we gotta fix this. You know what I'm saying? But
we gotta take it out the game. See, this is what I need people to understand. When y'all say 2K gotta fix this, maybe they just need to get rid of it because it's not working. How many years have you seen, oh, this badge ain't working, that's not working, it's not responsive, this ain't. Maybe, how about you get rid of it? How about if the dunk meter is so inconsistent or the layup meter is inconsistent, you take it out the game? Now, unfortunately, they can't take it out of 2K26 if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of too late. But I'm saying going forward, how about you stop trying to make the game more difficult? Same thing with shooting. I want y'all to understand this because I feel like a lot of y'all are new to the 2K community. The reason why some of y'all probably right now, like, y'all probably can't shoot threes, which is, absolutely funny to me because 2K took out the RNG for shooting. They definitely did. Because when I tested the game out, they clearly, you could shoot like 90% if you're open, if you know your shot. But a part of the problem is some of y'all are having the issues of you think your shot is the same timing. It used to be, but it no longer is. See, 2K been trying to stop the Zenners. So what they did was they ruined the shooting for a lot of people. Shooting used to just be one timing. For example, you go to the right corner to the left corner, it was the same timing. When you go to the hash, it was the same timing as the left corner. When you go to the top of the key, it was the same timing as the top as the corner. Mid range, it was the same timing. With the Zenner stuff, they made it multiple different timings, but guess what? People are still cheating. You see what I'm saying? So what y'all gotta understand is when 2K tries to do things and y'all say they gotta do it better. No, they just need to get rid of it. That's why it's called a failed experiment. Another failed experiment. The dunk meter is a failed experiment. Rhythm shooting is a failed experiment. See what I'm saying? Powered by Pro Play is a failed experiment. Right? All of this stuff is a failed experiment. But you see what 2K put their focus on, right?
Always been doing this. And listen, and I'm talking about driving. Do not get me started on standing dunks. Them shits are terrible. I'm talking terrible. I have a 99 standing dunk Shaq build. And I'm literally getting the smallest green windows ever on a 6'2 guard that's standing right there by my damn nut sacks, right there on my kneecaps, dog. Like, why is he's not affecting my dunk, but why is it affecting the green window? Take away the RNG in the meter, take away the ghost contest. If no one's in the vicinity, it should be where the hand's at, where the ball, and even then it does not matter. I want y'all right now, I challenge anybody, watch this video, to tag me in a video on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, where people are missing wide open basic dunks. It'll be far and few. Yes, you have someone shacking the fool and it happens, but I want you to show me people that are missing dunks on a fast break. Just show me, right? And if y'all can do that, then I'll shut the hell up. But the frustration that I have right now is just over the roof. Something needs to be done. So y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this.
It's too late, bro. It's too late. When you say something needs to be done, they're not going to take out the dunk or layup meter. It's too late.
Should we just go ahead and, like I said, just take out the dunk meter all over and just start like we were in 19 and 20?
Oh, now see chat. See now is should we just get rid of it? No, hey, now is should we just get rid of it? Actually, should we just get rid of it? Duh. I mean, but here's the thing. See, this is what I don't like on my channel. I tell y'all this stuff before the game even come out. I'm like, bro, if they bring back these 3 things, right? For example, I told y'all my 3 things were rhythm shooting, powered by pro play, and player status, right? I already knew the game was gonna be popped. They brought back those 3 things, but y'all was telling me, nah, you gotta test it out. You can't just talk because it looked like you just being negative and things like that. Now Uncle Demi, like, maybe they just need to get rid of it. Like, run it back, Turbo, run it back. Look at this.
Should we just go ahead and, like I said, just take out the dunk meter all over and just start like we were in 19 and 20? Just take that shit out. And
he said, take that shit out. And he real irritated. He said, take that shit out the game, man. Duh, they should have been got rid of it. I mean, that's not breaking news.
Just focus on like something else. Like, this is focus on a new technology. Just focus on something else. The meter, it was a good try, but we failed. Like, it does not work.
Now we accept we failed. Now they've been failing the last 3 to 4 years. And here's the thing. And this, he talked about focusing on making something like, what did he say? Focus on something else. No, you get rid of it and go back to how it used to be, where you didn't have no dumb meter in the game like that.
New technologies, focus on something else.
No, ain't no new technologies. Just go back to how it used to be. But it's too late for that, gang.
The meter, it was a good try, but we failed. Like, it does not work. It sucks. So let's find something else to do. Or what do y'all think? I mean, like, tell me. Because everything else I've been tinkering with, but except for the meter. The meter just sucks, right? And it's funny, when blur animation happened and a lot of people were getting these crazy contact dunks because the meter stayed green the whole time. Shit, that was actually better and more realistic than what we got right now. I tell you that, right? At least you wasn't missing wide open dunks, or at least when you went up and you had no one in the vicinity, right? Your meter didn't just fluctuate because somebody decided to show up at the last second while the ball's damn near in the rim, that all of a sudden your green window just disappears, But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about this. Other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be back really
all right, that's it, y'all.
Sooner the banger, man. And when I say back sooner the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man.
So I want to go back to something real quick. Was that an RNG rebound? I want to see that real quick. Hold on, go back. Was that an RNG rebound? I just want to see.
Your meter didn't just fluctuate because somebody decided to show up at.
No. That's not what I want. Where is it at?
That, right? The whole time. It's funny when blur animation happened and a lot of people.
He's got this guy boxed out, right? The ball goes right to him. I mean, are we surprised? But look, y'all, that's gonna do it. Like I said, ain't nothing personal when it comes to me doing these reactions. I just have my personal opinion. Before I get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure to like, subscribe button. Before I get out of here, for all of you people that have been telling me, bro, you always mention Madden, but you don't play it. Gang, I just won my 3rd Super Bowl, no money spent. As you can see right here on the screen, we went, 9-0. That means the whole season. I think I was in the Legend Division, which, by the way, if you play Madden Ultimate Team, you don't want to be in the Legend Division, nothing but a sweat fest. So right now I'm back in the Veteran Division currently right now, but this happened, what? How long ago was this, Jay? What was this? Because they're going to tell you this is old. This was 9 days ago, gang. It's just private because, like I told y'all, I like, doing my own thing, right? But look, we went 9-0, won a Super Bowl. No money spent, right? That was me. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to see what we got out the pack, we didn't really get nothing. I mean, y'all can see. Like, I can fast forward. We didn't really get nothing out of the Super Bowl. I took the coins, I think. Let me see if I can show y'all. But yeah, like I said, that's going to do it. I didn't really get nothing out of this pack, I don't think. If it can load up. I was hype I won that Super Bowl, though. No cap. See, we got nothing but gold and stuff like that. But like I told you, this thing I might really be playing. When it comes to that 2K stuff, yo, I mean, are we surprised? Nobody should be surprised. But yeah, man. That's going to do it for this video. I'm just showing y'all the pack. If y'all want to see, like, we didn't really get nothing out the pack, obviously. So that's going to really do it for me. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Let me know, because a lot of y'all like, bro, you should do more reactions. I mean, I love doing reactions, right? I have a reaction channel. I just haven't posted on there yet. But if y'all feel like, yo, J, man, you should really do this reaction channel stuff, let me know in the comments, bro. We could do a lot more reaction. It don't even got to be about 2K or this game, but it could be about anything. And y'all can say I'll take the 75,000 coins because, you know, that, you know, you need the coins. You know, money spent, you take the coins all the time, bro. You know what I mean? But that's going to do it, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. That's going to do it for me. If you rock with your boy J Mid, that like button is free. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's your boy J Mid, Glove Motion, Autumn 25. We signing out, chat. I appreciate y'all. We gone, man.